Hi guys, welcome to this brand new video. It's coming Forex here. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I lose $1,000 this Friday before making NFP. Yes, there are some errors that when you make in the market, you have to admit it. And guess what? There is one strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video that's going to change your concept about Forex trading. And you're going to be taking note of it each time you go into the market. And once you see it forming, then you should be able to know that this is this setup that is coming up and I'm going to be making the market. I already know this setup very well, but the error that I did was that I thought I was right in the sense that I already got the setup fully formed, but I was a little bit wrong. So let me walk you through how I was able to lose $1,000 after making $8,000 in one trade this same week. So I'm going to be sharing with you the screenshot and also from my firm account. So let us go into my computer screen. Now, if you are looking at my screen right now, you can see this is the first trade that I took. I've been taking losses, and if you are following me on Instagram and also on my Telegram, you will realize that I've been taking losses out of recent. So this trade I'm going to be sharing with you here, I already updated it in my Telegram community. So check the description of this video and you will get my Telegram link there, and make sure you are following me also on Telegram so that each day I take any trade, I'm going to be updating you about what is happening in my life. And you can see this trade that we have right here. This trade that we have right here is the first trade that I took on. When was this? When was it? I think it should be Thursday. This was on Thursday. So I took it on Thursday, and the market was just dangling, moving up bit by bit, and then the market came right up. This was my TP1, and then it came right up here, and we had this major push down, and later on the market hit my TP, and this was my first ever day to hit $8,000 in trading in general. Like when I started becoming profitable, this is my first ever $8,000 that I made in the market, right? So after I made this $8,000, let me put it here. This was my TP, this high, right? I believe you are a trader or a professional trader, which means you know that when you want to keep your stop loss or your take profit, you put it at a high or at a low, right? So if it's for TP, you put it before the high, and if it is for stop loss, you put it above the high. Now, this is the trade that made me to lose $1,000. Now, there is something I wanted to see here. Sometimes we will call it village people. I don't really know how to define it. So I entered this trade and I was risking $1,000, and my stop loss was 10 pips. So I used 10 loss size, as you can see on my screen. And what I told myself was that if this trade goes in my direction, I should be making times 5 of it. All right. But then I analyzed the market and I realized that I'm going to be having times 8 of this trade, and this was my TP down here. So this is where I entered this trade, where you can see right here. And look at where this market hit me out. Look at something. 1.08972 is the place where I was being knocked out. And if you look at the screenshot on your screen where I was also knocked out, right? It is exactly 1.08972. Is this not village people? Now look at my stop loss. You can see that my stop loss is 10 pips. It's 10 pips, exactly 10 pips. That is how you are seeing minus $1,000 net. So my TP target was 80 pips. I knew that the market is going to go down, but I entered the market early. So the error I made is a strategy that I'm going to teach you today, which I have been using and it has been helping me. It's called the AMD strategy: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Many of you may have heard about this, you may have understood it, but then let me show you what is meant by accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Sometimes your mentor will tell you that accumulation, manipulation, distribution is accumulation happens in Asian session, manipulation happens in London session, and then distribution happens in New York session. But now let's look at our chart and let me explain this to you. So first thing that you have to notice here is that we first of all had this market accumulating. So you can see that from here like this, after the market came and took this high, from this point like this, right down here, you can see that the market is accumulating. Let me remove my trade here so you can see very well. The market is accumulating. And as you can see, this market is accumulating. For me, I knew that this upward push that you have here like this was already the manipulation that they have taken out. So manipulation is like, for example, let me take for example, we have a journey. So before you embark on this journey, you have to go back to where you are staying, where people will think that you are going back home. And then when people are now thinking that, it's already back, before they know it, you are now gone back to where you were supposed to go. So it's just like tricking people. In the context of Forex, it's taking people's stop loss and then driving the market to the direction of your bias. That is why most time you'll be like, I was correct. The market hit my stop loss and later on move into my direction, and you get so pissed off. It happens to me too. All right. There are cases where the market will hit my stop loss and move to my direction, and I'll be very, very mad. I remember I watched a video on TikTok, and the teacher who was talking in that video said that whenever you analyze a trade and wherever your stop loss falls in a normal trade setup, put your entry point in that point and then shift your stop loss above. And I'm trying to say that maybe I will take that advice, because there are trades that I have missed and there are trades that I would have really gained from it if I had followed such principles. For instance, you say when the market goes and hit your stop loss and then goes to direction, imagine that your entry was at that place of stop loss, you would have been calling yourself a sniper entry trader. So just like I entered this one down here, I love to take sniper trades. I love to take sniper trades. So just like I entered this one down here, I was also eager because my brother Blue Pips FX, who is in Nigeria, we love to challenge ourselves of who is taking the most sniper entry trades. Like this trade down here, I entered beneath here and he entered but here. So we were like, okay, I entered earlier enough. Though sometimes we want to enter a trade, we share it like, I'm entering, I'm going in now. So coming back to our AMD strategy, you will see that we have accumulation here that has been taking place right here, and then the small manipulation which I was thinking that it is it, which wasn't it, is here. So when I entered here now, I knew that I have entered sniper entry. Oh God. Then the market pushed down. I was excited, happy that I am in good trades. So the other accounts that I had smaller money there, I made small profit in there and I closed. All right. Now this one is my big account, so I want to do things there big because of the inspiration of me making $8,000 the other day in my funded account. I wanted to replicate that also on this trade. So the market just exactly moved up, hit me out, and then moved down to my direction. So what also happened was Friday was NFP and the NFP was in my direction. One thing you should understand is when the market moves to a direction like that with high momentum and the market starts consolidating for a longer period, most times it happens like this when news or high impact news is about to happen. And when the market starts giving you this kind of movement like this, just understand that the buying pressure has been weakened and it's just waiting for sellers to take the market down back a little bit for either for a pullback or for the market continue going up, because after an upward push like this, you can see this is a 15 minutes time frame, but the market has been consolidating for so long. So that is also one thing you will have to note. So let us go to what I prepared for you to understand what is the AMD strategy. So it first of all accumulate the market, then manipulate it, then distribute it. So looking at my screen now, this is a typical example of what happened to me. You see the accumulation, which is represented here as A, the manipulation, which is pushes up and tricks people that it is buying. So some people will buy, and then those that were selling here, it will go up and hit their stop loss. We also call it a stop hunt, and then drive the market now downward, which means your bias will be right, but at the end of the day, you realize that you end up losing money of making money, but your bias was right. Let's go down to another example again. This is still another one again. You see accumulation, manipulation 1, making people to think that the market has started dropping from here. Manipulation 1 then comes here and give people this equal low vibe, like it's an equal low. He wants to start pushing up, and you see a strong bullish candle, first one, second bullish candle, and some of you will be getting I have missed this trade, and it pushes up, and look at what happened. it sweeps above this high, the accumulation high, and gathers stop loss, and then later on drives downward massively. The next one again, you can see accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So you can now say that these are similar traits that have been put together, and if you look at them closely, you can see that when they are forming, they show the signs and symptoms of them very, very clear. And if you are eager and vigilant enough, you can easily catch them. And when you catch one, you are going to be riding it happily. I can see that most of them, I see most of them on 15 minutes time frame. And you can also see this is on 15 minutes time frame. All right. So if I go down again, you can see another one again. It accumulates, manipulates, and then distributes. As you can see, we go down again. This is for a buy case. It accumulates, it manipulates, goes down, makes as if it's trying to sell, and then those that were buying will already sweep their stop losses like this. Now, one thing that I take about the market is that when the market gives me a downtrend and then start consolidating, it is telling me that buyers are waiting to come in to push the market back up. And when it consolidates, sometimes, not all the time, it will now manipulate and hit people's stop loss, which is stop hunt, and then move now to the direction by going upward, because the market cannot keep on going down unless there's a high impact news event that is really taking part in that economy of the currency which you are currently trading. So if we go down again to look at another example again, you can see this is for a sell. It accumulates, manipulates, and distributes. So there are times that you have double manipulation, which is like what you are seeing here. It has accumulated. So after this accumulation, what has happened? It manipulates it as if it is going up the first time, then manipulate as if it is selling to bring it downward and hit stop loss, and then finally now pushing now up to the upper side, still on 15 minutes time frame. For me, I love 15 minutes time frame so much. Now, if you look at my screen here, you will see that we have numerous examples of this. So if you want to master this, I am going to be giving you this PDF for free. As you can see, it is a dedicated PDF just for this strategy, the AMD strategy. I'm going to be dropping it in my Telegram channel, so that anybody who needs it should really take it serious. So look at the description of this video and join my Telegram for free. All right, this is for free. And one thing is, I'm not giving out signals to anybody. I don't encourage signal trading because signal has messed up my life, and I don't want you to mess your life. Nobody is a pro in the Forex industry. Let me give you this today. Right? Nobody is a pro in the Forex industry. Even you are good traders, even if you pay for anybody's signal services, you are still going to be losing money, though you have a high chance of making money. But what that does to you is that it destroys you and makes you not to want to ever hear about Forex. For instance, you pay for a signal for $100 for 1 month or for 3 month services, and this person happens to be in his losing streak, because there is what we call in trading like a winning strip and a losing strip, like a period of winning, and a period of loss. And you happen to be in this person's losing strip. Every trade the person gives, because you see that person at a high esteem, just like maybe some of you are seeing me now, you now put all confidence, you go in with full margin, biggest lot size, because you want to make money, flip it. Some of you even go and borrow money because you have joined a signal group, and at the end of the day, you end up losing that money or blowing that account fully. And you start to say that person that you are following him, he's not a trader, his signals are not working. No. Anybody you see today, there are times that it is like their time of losing and times of winning. It's not even about trading. In life in general, there are times of happy moments and there are times of sad moments. You can get up today and you are planning to go into a place to travel somewhere, you have an accident. Some people even end up dying. Some people end up having an amputated leg. So at the end of the day, they didn't plan for that, right? So just like in trading, nothing is guaranteed. Just enter the market with what you are comfortable losing and risk that, right? So that if it goes well, you celebrate. If it doesn't go well, you use a money balance and try again the next day, because the market is going to be there over and over. So for that reason, I don't encourage people to say that I'm going to be giving you free signals. If you need content, if you need materials, I can provide you with study materials, PDF, study lessons. I can provide you with that. But if it comes to giving signals for you to trade, nah, I'm not yet encouraging that. Maybe in future I may think of that, but then I'm not yet encouraging that. So that, guys, that is it for this video. And I also want to congratulate those who also got their prop firm account. Everybody has gotten their prop firm account. Many of them, if you are following me on Instagram, you will see that I have posted all of them who have gotten a Profem account. And a new Profem giveaway is also coming this month of February. Yes, I'm going to be giving out another 50 Profem accounts, 50k Profem accounts to 5 person, which is dividing it $10,000 of Profem account to 5 different winners. And as you saw, I'm going to be transparent, and we're going to be using comment speaker, which is going to pick randomly from any of the videos that I'll be posting from this February right up to when we will choose to announce the giveaway winners. We are going to do it live again on Instagram, and I'm going to be picking those winners again using the comment speaker, so that I won't be saying that I will be discriminating. If your grace works for you, you'll be picked by the system. So guys, please, if you have enjoyed this video so far, please subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon so that each time I drop up an awesome video like this, you should be able to be notified. Also, if you need a Profem account, you can get the Profem account from the Profem which I'm using, which is the Forex Funder. Their link is also in the description of this video. So see you guys in my next video. Love you all. Peace.